I'm excited to see what you guys have done. Obviously, the Fingaz, he jumped up in my inbox like a couple days later, maybe the next day, and was like, "Yo, check this out." And it's a part of my playlist when I ride around in certain cities with the top down, because it gives you that feeling. I think that should probably be the first record we play, if I'm being honest, because that's the first record I heard.
All right.
Boom. Just to get that feeling.
There it is.
Let's do it.
That's an honor. Let me see. I know I usually have issues sharing my screen. I'm gonna try to share the try to do a can you hear me if I talk over it? It pretty much fades out with the strings and stuff. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I've been in the cinematic mode, so I like throwing the strings and stuff in there. So the end has like the strings and keys and stuff going, but that's the vibe. Created in Logic. If you noticed, actually at the top it says version 2. So what happened is I made a initial version that I sent to Mickey, and he's like, "Yeah, that's cool," but Mickey probably doesn't even remember. He's like, "The drums need to hit harder." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So we went back in and doing some extra drums. I think I switched the drums up, so this is the version 2 with the harder drums. He was like, "Yeah, that's it." But yeah, that was this was done back right after that. It might have been that same night after he was like, "Yo, I need someone to chop this up." If it wasn't the same night, it was the next day. And got in with the sample and chopped it up here in Logic. Didn't do too much to it. It was mentioned earlier, there's so much going on in the sample that it's like you can literally just choose like 1 or 2 parts of it and just chop it up and be good to go. So I found a decent progression in there and just built around that. So this is the progression I had with the sample. And then being from Virginia, being influenced by all these great producers, Bank Knots, Danger, Pharrell, Timbaland, of course, Teddy Riley, but really like the live vibe of what Bank's been doing with his production. So that was the inspiration for the drums. So I actually took a cymatics loop, chopped it up, and then I had a loop in there. I think this is the initial drums I had in there that wasn't really hitting hard enough from the Pulse kit.
Yeah, I remember those.
So I added these chops from a cymatics loop on top of that. And then just laid another kick on top of all that to add some of that thump to it. Added another beat from just Logic stock drums to add to the fills. That's where the cymbals and toms and stuff coming in. And then play that with the sample here. Then of course adding the piano. Piano's all through the track. I probably should have muted it at some point, but I play piano, so it's like just default. I just like to add piano and everything.
You get into your 2-5-1 bag.
Yeah, that that turnaround at the end.
Oh man, that chord progression is incredible.
Right here, this turnaround right here. And then just added on top of that electric piano at the breakdown part, which is right about here. Actually, I'll go to the end. And then did some stuff on the piano, and then also layered the strings from Spitfire Audio, intimate strings there. Basically just storytelling.
He went crazy.
Went crazy. Then at the very end is just some alchemy synth stuff.
So this is a normal week for the Fingaz.
I love that.
This is the norm right here.
That's alchemy too.
Alchemy. This is alchemy. This I like the presets in there. This is the analog mellow lead.
Yes, the presets are great. That's perfect too. Come on. Woo!
Then he left room at the end so he could break down his beat over his beat.
Yeah. That's
He's telling me
gonna be
bow your heads, bow your heads.
Yeah, that's the breakdown. I had to get in there and chop it up. So shout out to Mickey for the other sample challenge, because my favorite sample that I flipped was last year was actually that Kirk Franklin sample challenge. You punted always, so had to get in here for this one too. So
yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Lava boy.
And that is and just for the record, the Fingaz came through both times with the original challenge on the episode 61 and this episode. So that means, Mickey, you got to leave us with another challenge before you go today. We're gonna keep going.
Hey, look, you're gonna leave us with another challenge, Marcus. Do not send him nothing. You gotta
give him a.
Let us give us a week.
A grace period. A grace period.
Oh, you know what?
Grace period.
Marcus is done.
All right, a week's too long. Give us 48 hours. 48 hours.
We need Marcus in some of them the 30-minute challenge sessions.
Oh yeah, man. He could do
That's
that.
y'all be doing. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. I'm not messing with that. I'll leave that to the pros.